All right, so I had to start a new video because it got cut weird, but hopefully you've tried the second problem here. I left the predictions blank so you can try that on your own, but when I fill this in, I'm just doing 2 times whatever the x value is. And then it says graph the solutions to where 2x is less than 6. So I can see when 2x is less than 6, well, that's everything past this point, right? So where x is 3 and less. So not when x is equal to 3, because then it's exactly 6, and it's not 2x is less than or equal to, it's 2x is less than. So I put an open circle on 3 and an arrow to the left. So number 3 is where things are going to get a little tricky here. This is where we're going to learn about that special rule. So now we've got negative 2x is less than 6. So you can pause it here, make a prediction, talk about it with the people you're working with. But now let's go in and complete this table. So negative 2, I'm just going to do it this way. It's easier than writing it. Times negative 4, that would be positive 8. Negative 2 times negative 3, positive 6. Negative 2 times negative 2, 4. And I'm just going to keep going through this. Remember, a negative times a negative gives you a positive. So keep that in mind. 1 times negative 2. Now I've got negative 2. 2 times negative 2. So it's kind of like everything switched here or flipped. And that word flipped is going to help us out as we move forward. Graph the solutions to negative 2 is less than 6 on the number line. So let's see where negative 2x is less than 6. So it looks like that's everything bigger than when x is negative 3. So if I'm writing this here, because I'm seeing all of these values of 2x are less than 6. So this is everywhere where x is greater than negative 3, if you can see that. So I'll put negative 2 here. You don't have to go too crazy with filling in the whole number line as long as I can see, negative 4 is here, negative 3, negative 2, your circle and your arrow. That's really what's important about the number line. So it says, how are the solutions to 2x is less than 6 different from the solutions to negative 2x less than 6? Well, pause the video here, talk with the people you're working with. How is it different? Hopefully, you saw that the arrows are going in different directions. So in this one, 2x less than 6, the arrow is going to the left. It's everything less than. Whereas when I had a negative 2x, the arrow is flipped. That is on purpose. There is a special rule that when you are solving an inequality, if you have to multiply or divide by a negative number in your solution, your inequality symbol will flip. So let's look at how I would solve this. Negative 2x less than 6. I would draw my line down the middle. Now to solve for that x, I would have to divide both sides by a negative 2. So I would end up with x over here and negative 3 over here. Now if I kept that symbol the same, x is less than negative 3, you'll see that I would not have correct solutions. For example, negative 4 is less than negative 3. If I plug in negative 4 in for x, negative 2 times negative 4, I get 8. 8 is not less than 6. So I have to flip that symbol in order to make it correct. Now let me show you a visual that might help with this. If you go back to your slides, you'll see these are the 2 ways you have to follow when you have to flip the sign. If you multiply by a negative, so in this case they said, 6 is less than 10. If I multiply both sides by negative 5, I end up with negative 30 is less than negative 50. That is not true. I have to flip the sign in order to make it true. Same thing with dividing by a negative. Dividing by negative 2 on both sides, I end up with negative 3 is less than negative 5. That's false. I have to flip it in order to make it true. So if you're solving an inequality, say it's a 2-step, and you have to divide or multiply by a negative in order to solve, you need to flip your inequality symbol in order to make your solution true. Hopefully that makes sense. If you want IXL, I'm sure they're coming up on your IXL as you're working on that, but this should give you a good start. These are the only 2 cases when you have to flip the sign, multiplying by a negative, dividing by a negative. Adding and subtracting does not require this, only using those negatives with multiplication and division. So have a great day, guys. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll see you soon.